Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today a brand new update has went live on Black Ops 4. This update affects pretty much every aspect of the game, so let's go ahead and jump right into the multiplayer side of things before discussing Blackout and Zombies. In multiplayer, Operation Absolute Zero has hit the Xbox One and the PC, as well as Map Pack 1 for Black Ops pass holders. This means that Madagascar, Elevation, and Dead of the Night are now playable, and it also means that Zero, the new weapons, and the new Battle Pass are also available on those platforms. Basically, everything that came to the PS4 last Tuesday is now available on the Xbox One and the PC, and later on this week, Xbox and PC fans will also be getting the new Blackout updates as well as the winter event. Now, when it comes to Zero, she's going to be a bit different on Xbox this week as compared to what she was like on PS4 last week, because on all platforms today, they decided to nerf down Zero. The reason why is because during her opening week on PS4, lots of PS4 fans were saying that Zero was a bit too powerful, and it looks like Treyarch agreed with them, because with today's update, they have increased the amount of time it takes for her to earn her ice pick. They've increased the amount of time it takes for her to hack the UAV, the counter UAV, and the care package. They have greatly increased the amount of time it takes for her to hack the other streaks in the game. They have increased the time it takes for her to hack Torx Barricade, and they've also made it so when you hack an enemy assault pack, it no longer becomes your assault pack, it simply removes it from the map. And they've also made it so when you hack enemy players, it no longer prevents them from healing. The hope for all these changes is to make it so Zero is more in line with the other specialists in the game, and not just completely overpowered in every possible way. I suppose we are going to just have to wait and see how things are going to play out, because the update just went live a few hours ago, and it's pretty hard to judge the overall balance of a specialist in just a couple of hours. But I would love to hear what you guys think about the new Zero down there in the comments, and how you think she fits into the Black Ops 4 meta. Moving away from specialist here, today's update has also changed up how reactive camos work within the game. Basically, what they have done is they've made it so any reactive camo that you have unlocked can now be equipped on any gun in the game, so long as you have earned gold camo for that particular gun. This means that camos that were previously exclusive to the MX9, for example, can now be put on any gun in the game as long as you have gold camo for that gun, and I think that's actually a really awesome change. Remember that you still need to unlock the original reactive camo in the first place, whether it's through challenges or the black market or what have you, but overall, I feel as though this is a really good addition to Black Ops 4, because reactive camos are incredible, and no longer are they locked to specific weapons. You can use them on any weapon, which is pretty fantastic. Now, speaking of reactive camos, a new one has hit Blackjack Shop for the PlayStation 4, along with a bunch of other items, including the Ultimus version of Richthofen. We all knew this was going to happen. We all expected it to happen. As part of Operation Absolute Zero, we of course got Nikolai and Dempsey in the Battle Pass for free, but Richthofen and Takio were mysteriously missing, and we now know why. Richthofen can be purchased for $6, which honestly isn't the worst deal ever, but a lot of people are forgetting about the tier progression requirement that goes along with this. You don't just simply pay your $6 and get your Richthofen skin. You pay your $6 and then you have to drop 4 to 6 hours of in-game playtime, depending on how many daily tier skips you can utilize to unlock the thing that you paid for, which I've said time and time again here on the channel is absolute freaking nonsense. As of right now, we don't know where Takio is. He may be coming to Blackjack Shop just like Richthofen did, or he may be hidden within supply drops. We really have no idea as of the recording of this video. Now, before we move on from the black market to Blackout, I would like to let you guys know that it appears that many items in the black market have been reduced in price. That or changes are supposedly going to be taking effect, but we really have no idea, because the new camo on PS4 is $2, whereas last week's camo was $3, right? You may be thinking, well, maybe that's just because they value this new camo differently, but the Koshka reactive camo is $4 on the Xbox One, whereas it was $5 last week on the PS4. This may actually be a bug, because the camo can't actually be purchased as of right now, but the MOG 12 D-Day reactive camo is also $4 on the PlayStation 4, and will be coming to Xbox One and PC next week. So it's entirely possible that the price of reactive camos and regular camos is going to be dropping, but as of right now, we really have no idea, and I'll keep you guys posted with more details as they become available. But moving along here, let's move away from the black market and start talking about the changes that have come to the Blackout game mode. Today's update has added custom games, which basically allows you to explore the Blackout map solo or with friends. There are no real options to configure here, you just kind of set up the match and jump in, but I've got to tell you guys, this is actually a lot of fun, right? Being able to explore the entire Blackout map with no time restrictions, not worrying about your loot, not worrying about the zone coming in on you or people trying to kill you, it's actually very fun. Now you may be wondering, well, what about the weapon camos, right? We're supposed to get weapon camos in Blackout. Treyarch has confirmed in their patch notes today, link to that down there in the description, that the camos and new armor updates will be coming to Blackout with tomorrow's update. I have no idea why they delayed it one day. Why couldn't they add those updates with today's update? It makes no sense whatsoever, but regardless, we are going to be able to equip weapon camos, and there's going to be some changes to the armor in Blackout with tomorrow's update. Now, speaking of camos, there is now a new numbers skin, which can be unlocked for acquiring all of the original specialist skins within the Blackout game mode. As of right now, this is only available on the PlayStation 4, which means it will likely be coming to Xbox One and PC next week, but I think it's a pretty neat addition to the game, right? Because it's sort of like Dark Matter, but for Blackout. Now, there's been some confusion about this skin and how you actually unlock it, so allow me to quickly explain all the changes that Treyarch has made today. On the PlayStation 4 first, which means once again coming to Xbox One and PC next week, they have made it so every single specialist is unlocked by default within the Blackout game mode, so everybody can play as the specialist that they want to play as. If you unlocked every specialist before today's update, you will instantly be given access to the new numbers skin, but don't worry, if you did not unlock all these specialists before today's update, you can still get the skin because the items for each one of these specialists can be found out in the world, and you can still complete their challenges. Completing every challenge for every original specialist in the game will still give you the number skin, so basically all this update did is they made it so you no longer have to do the challenges to play as each specialist, but you will need to do those challenges if you want to unlock the number skin. It's also worth mentioning that today's update added contraband stashes to Blackout on the PlayStation 4, which are holiday-themed supply drops, which will basically contain the new holiday melee weapons, but once again, that's only on the PS4 and will likely be coming to the Xbox One and PC next week. But really quickly here, guys, I would just like to say, it is super freaking confusing how they are dividing up exclusive content on this game. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it. Sometimes they just add something new to all platforms, other times it's only for PS4. It's all just so confusing, right? I mean, custom games and Blackout camos are coming to every platform at the same time, but random loot boxes and Blackout that contain melee weapons are PS4 exclusive. New guns are coming to PS4 first for 1 week, but during that week, those same weapons are actually on Xbox One and PC, but only in the Blackout game mode. Firing Range Night and Seaside Sunset all released for everybody at the same time, but Safeguard's exclusive to PS4 for 1 week. It's also freaking confusing, and honestly, I just can't wait for the day when Call of Duty stops with this whole exclusivity thing, though chances are that's never actually going to happen. But moving along from Blackout here, let's go ahead and talk about zombies, because the zombies mode has received yet more bug fixes for every single map in the game. I wish I could go into great detail about all these changes and whether or not they're actually good or bad, but honestly, guys, at this point, I've lost track of what's even happening in the zombies game mode. Every single patch for Black Ops 4 contains half a dozen or several dozen new bug fixes for every single map in the game, and I don't even know what's happening at this point. Hopefully, zombies fans are happy with these changes. Hopefully, the game is going to run better for you guys. I just can't believe the state in which zombies released this year, man. So many bugs, so many problems, and they keep making it better to Treyarch's credit, but man, the zombies mode just really was not ready to be released back in October, and now they're basically playing catch-up, and now it's getting to the point where new maps are coming out, but they're still fixing the old maps. It's actually just a really weird time to be a zombies fan. But ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much all I have for you guys here in this video. That's pretty much every major change that happened to Black Ops 4 today, though like I mentioned earlier, Treyarch did say that another update will be coming to the game tomorrow, which will add Blackout camos as well as new armor changes, and if I know Treyarch, probably a bunch of other things as well, probably another dozen or so zombie fixes, but as always, I'll keep you guys posted with more details as they become available. Now that Operation Absolute Zero is available on all platforms, I would love to know down there in the comments, what do you think of the new weapons, what do you think of the new specialists, and what do you think of the black market changes in general? You PS4 guys have had access to everything for about a week now, and for you Xbox and PC fans, even though you're just now getting it, you've probably been watching the content for about a week or so now, so I would love to hear what everybody thinks about the changes down there in the comment section below. But as always, I will keep you guys posted with more updates as they become available, starting with tomorrow's update, which once again is going going to be adding camos to Blackout, as well as armor changes, and probably a bunch of other things. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.